Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. Okay guys, so for today I thought I would bring you guys along while I made some altered paper clips. So we're going to make a couple of over the page embelly clips and then just some altered paper clips. And these little paper clips right here, this was inspired by Dee Dee in her 3 and 15 Don't Freak Out Before Christmas. I actually just sat down last night and had caught her video and needed to make some altered paper clips, so I decided to do them in Christmas. So I went over there and pulled out some of my Christmas scrap paper. So these are super cute because again these look like like the collar of a shirt or what have you. So if you guys want to know how to make these, just go over there and watch Dee Dee's tutorial. I believe it's the one that posted yesterday. So these are just little cards that I picked out to go down in here. So I thought these are pretty much done. I think what I'll do is pick out a couple of patterns and cut out a couple of whale tails. I did bring my whale tail punch over to put at the top, and then this right here is going to be an altered paper clip. So if you have your scrapbook page, these will just go on there like that. And we may do some light embellishment here. I did pull out some of these little tiny Tim Holtz ephemera pieces that I had actually bought last year and of course never used, but I went ahead and bought them and now I've got them for the ready. But yeah, that's how it'll look on a page. So I thought I would just bring you guys along while I worked on these. So I guess the first thing we'll do so that we can call these done is just pick out a paper to cut out a couple of welt tabs. And I think this one I'm going to use right there. So we will just go ahead and get one punched out here. Yeah, that is going to be really cute. See, I can't never fold these where they're straight. I'm not sure why, but you know. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just stress around the edges just a little bit before we get that glued on there. So I hope you're all doing well today. It is about, let's see, when I'm filming, it is Wednesday, September 30th. And it is about 4:30 a.m. Went to bed last night at about 11, and for some reason got up before 3 this morning and couldn't get back to sleep. So okay, that's going to be really cute. So we will just bring in the art glitter glue for this. Get some glue on here. Get the one side going. But yeah, I mean, I feel really good. I don't know why I got up so early. Couldn't get back to sleep. And then we'll get us some glue on this side here. There we go, and that's cute. Had that one for this one. Oh, yep, that's really cute. So there's that. Just a little paper altered paper clip with a little pocket in there. So this was a really good idea, Dee Dee, and came just in the nick of time because I needed to do some altered paper clips. So I think that's cute. We'll find something to go here. Now we need to pick out one for this, and I was just thinking about these words right here. I think that would be really cute on that one. So let's get this one punched out of this. There we go. Got that. There we go. Do it this way so those are not upside down. I mean, they're going to be upside down on the back side, but Oh, yeah, that's really cute. Okay. So we will get some glue on this one and get her down. If any of you guys started working on Christmas yet, I just thought I would go ahead and do these in Christmas. Have some of these ready. There we go. And we are going to start soon on our little bag journal. I don't know why I think I don't know, I'm just all over the place. I'm not sure what's going on with me. Just can't stay focused on one thing, and I've been oh, look, that's cute. Yeah, I think that's cute. Alright, we want to go ahead and find something to go on these guys so that we can call this done. Let's see what we have. So we have that. That's kind of cute. Let's see if we can get that punched out. There we go. Yep, now that would be kind of cute. Let's see what else we got in here. Have a big old present. Let's see. These are really cute. I like having these small pieces. How about a candy cane? Nope, I think I like the present. We're going to go with the present, guys. I think that's cute. Number 25. It's hard to believe it is the last day of September. Tomorrow is the first day of October. And I don't know about you guys. I know fall officially starts in September, but I'll tell you, when you hit October, to me, that's kind of feels officially the beginning of fall. The October month. Got Halloween. I'm still not sure how that's going to go. I've heard of a lot of places that's, not doing it, and I think, did I hear someone had banned it? I'm not sure, but anyway. Crazy, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going to have to see if we can get some little bit of glue on these teeny tiny little pieces sticking out here. Don't want to get too much on there that I have it oozing everywhere, but it is one good thing about this fine tip on the art glitter glue is you're able to get around and down in a lot of those really, really small places. Oh yeah, that's super cute. There we go. Yes, cute. Alright, DD, I will probably post some pictures. I only made 2, I didn't do 3, and officially and technically I guess I didn't do the challenge, but these are really, really cute. So I may post these over there. And she has it done like whatever it is she's going to put in the little pocket. She said that would come later, but this is just what I decided to do just because I need to get these done, and I'm not sure exactly when she's going to post that video. So there's those 2. So those 2 are done. So we have that one, and then we have this one. So those are cute. Okay, so I did pull out some of my Christmas stuff and was just playing around, and evidently I can't see this morning. Oh, let's see. Get some of that glue off of there. Didn't think it'd been sitting out that long. You can't even get it in there. Alright, universe, work with me here. It's, 4:30 a.m. There we go. We got it in there. Okay. So, what I did was pulled out just these little Christmas tags. And just started messing around with it, trying to figure out how maybe we can make it into an altered paper clip. And of course, it can go down the top of a page. So I'm thinking if we did that and did one of the same ones on the back, then it could just go over the page that way, kind of like the over the page embelly clips, and then we could tidy that up. I was also thinking, like on the over the page embelly clips, where you leave a little bit of the paper clip sticking out of the top to put something on it. This one I think I'm going to have it flush because I have these two holes here. So I was thinking I could just make sure that that is in between the paper clip, and then I could just use my awl and punch a hole in there and maybe just put a piece of ribbon through there or something like that, instead of actually having the paper clip coming out the top. So we are going to go ahead and do that, and for that we're going to use our Fabri-Tac. So we will go ahead and get some glue on here, and I do put a bit of extra glue around where the paper clip is, just so that we can make sure to get that glued down a bit better. There we go. I think that should do it. Alright. Let's see. About get it somewhat straight. Here we go. I think that might work. Just give that a good press. And then of course, just like on the over the page and belly clips, just pull that up, make sure that you're not gluing these two together, because that's the part that's going to go over your page like this. So you want to make sure that's not glued together. Alright, so I think we got that pretty good. Alright, so we will just turn it over and do the same thing to the other side. And hopefully I can get my awl through that. I wasn't even thinking about all this Fabri-Tac being on that hole when we have to punch through that hole, so maybe that'll work. Some glue again around that paper clip, really good. Okay. Now we will do our top piece. Try to get it lined up with the other piece. Yeah, I think we got it pretty good. That a really good press. But yeah, guys, if this works out okay, I mean, you can just go at the Dollar Tree and get, a pretty big pack of these gift tags and just put two together this way, and then you have, you can make altered paper clips with them. So there you go. Fast, easy, simple, yet pretty. Hello, if you can get it off the page, Lori. There we go. So yeah, I think that's really cute. I got little glue boogers everywhere. Alright, so now I'm just going to take my scissors and we're going to cut these off right here. Alright guys, there we go. We got it, another paper clip. So let's go ahead and get our awl out and see if we can get that hole punched through there decent decently or not. Is that a word? Decently. Y'all know how I like coming up with new words. Okay. Well, that's an awful big hole too. Let's see. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe, just maybe, I will use... Y'all see I'm not organized. I don't have it together. Let's see if we can get it with our... Okay, let's see. What sizes do we have? Maybe we can do like the... small one, guys, maybe. See if I can get that. Oh, I think we did it, guys. Ugh, yeah, we got it. Good job. Good thinking, guys. Okay, so yeah, that turned out good. Alright, so I think we'll put this up and then do a little bit of distressing around that, and just like that, it is done. How does this thing go in there? Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Alright, so we'll put her away. Put all this nonsense back up that I got out like a crazy person. And we will distress around here. Give it that little something extra. So are you guys excited about the seasons changing and being the holiday season? I'm pretty excited. I really do enjoy it. Alright, so there's that. So now all we have to do is maybe we could put this back through there. Cut it off a little bit if we need to. Let's see. Fiddly fiddly, guys. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Get this tied. So we try to tie it in a bow. Fat fingers and arthritis don't exactly mix, but let's see. Aha, guys, we got it. Oh, that's cute. Alright, guys. Look at there, isn't that just the cutest thing? Yep, everything looks good up in there. So there is one altered paper clip. Quick and easy. It'll look cute on both sides, no matter which way you turn the page. So there is another one. So we have 3. Alright, so again, this is just a gift tag. And we may do something to this back here. I'm not sure if I'll go ahead and do it or what. So this, I just made one of these, and like our over the page embelly clips, we're just going to have this one going up through there just a little bit. And all I did was open this excuse me, and used my X-Acto knife to put a little slit in it right there, just big enough to get the paper clip through, and then we will be able to put a little piece of ribbon or string or something there. So let's go ahead and get some glue on this. Here goes nothing, guys. Let's see how this turns out. But yeah, I believe all these little things I got last year on the, you know, 70-80% off after Christmas. You know, last year I didn't really have time or know how really to do a Christmas journal. So, okay, let's see if we're going to be able to get this to work out or not. Okay. So yeah, I did after the Christmas just decide to try to get up some of the clearance stuff for this year. So that is why I have a good bit of Christmas stuff, just because I had started buying for Christmas. Alright, so again, you want to make sure that that's not glued down, because that's what's going to go over your page. So we got that side, so now we have to get is the other side. Paperclip looks crooked, y'all. Alright, so now we will hold it this way so I could get a hold of it. Get this side glued down. Again, putting a little bit of extra glue around that paper clip. Alrighty. And then just come down, give it a good press. Extra press over that paper clip. Look at the little snowman, and he cute. Okay, so see, it did try to ooze out on me right there. That's why it's important when you're doing these just to make sure to open it up and make sure that you're not gluing those two together, which I have done, by the way. So if you do that, just find something else to do with it and make yourself another one. There we go. So that's cute. Okay, so we had put our piece of paper up. So let's get another one out. So this would just go over your page. Oh, shucks. Let it dry first, guys, before you go poking down that. But that will just go on a page like that as an altered paper clip. Yeah, and again, I need to let this dry before I'm throwing her all around. But yeah, we'll find a piece of ribbon to go in there. Let's go ahead and distress around it and get that done. Take care of some of that whiteness poking out there. A little bit on the back. There we go. Maybe open it up and stick a little bit around through there. Probably should have distressed the edges on the inside before I glued. There we go. I think that's good. Alright, guys. So just like that quick, we have another altered paper clip. So there's Mr. Snowman. And you can go back and put something on the back. We may do that before we get done. We'll just see, because I want to get these over the page and belly clips done. Alright, so I've gotten out everything that I need. So you need your paper for the front. Yeah, this side's not going to matter. For the front and the back. So on one side I've chosen this pattern, and on the other side is this pattern. And you don't necessarily have to. You can, cut out your own. But I had gotten a lot of these Project Life cards. Excuse me. Project Life cards, actually, on clearance, I believe. And I ended up getting like 3 or 4 boxes of them. So I found that that's a really good use for these, because you can use these that are kind of like the standard size. And I think they're like, almost 3, or yeah, about 3 by 4 size. These actually work out really good for these. And then the other ones, it's a 3 by, I think, 6 or so, 6.5 maybe, the little bit longer ones. They work out good as well. I've made those before. I'm just going to get a quick drink of coffee. Cheers, guys. It's about to get cold on me, so I got to get that down. Alright, so this is all going to be covered up, so that's why I chose this side. And like when you're taking it on and off of a page, you will kind of be able to see this right here just a little bit on the inside. So that's why I chose to put the green on the inside facing each other. That way when you kind of open it up, all you're really going to see is this. I'm not worried about covering up the rest of that. We're just going to cover up these 2 outside pages. So I'm thinking, I know, Lord Jesus help us all, that we will just go ahead and cover these and cut them out first. So let's just use the Fabri-Tac just so that I will have, you know, just a little bit of leeway to move it around if I need to. So don't really have to have it on there too awful thick, I don't think, but oh, stick your finger in it. There we go. So we will just get this on there. I cut it down to about the same size, but left myself just a, you know, little bit of room. We can just cut that out around it. So I think that'll be good. Ooh, getting glue everywhere. So we will just smooth that out and let that sit just for a minute while we do the other one. It doesn't matter which way they go at this point right now. So we'll go ahead and get some glue on this one and get it down, and then we'll cut around that one and then get to constructing our over the page and belly clips. There we go, that should be good. Just gonna go down that way. Got some oozing. Alright. Just try to get that spread it out and alright, so we got that. Okay. So let's go ahead and take our scissors. Try to just cut out around this one. I'm not good at going around corners, guys. Let's see. Get quiet, concentrating. It's kind of sad. Okay. Oops, come back here. It's trying to run from me. Just get that. Alright, I think we got it. Alright, so we will cut around this one, and then we will do a little bit of distressing. Let's go ahead and get that pin back in there real quick. Got to keep an eye on my time. Got to be at work at 8. It's like 5:11 right now, so I'll have to be ready and leave here about 7:15. Be at work by 8. We are getting, so right now we just have the regular standard registers, and I'm sure they're already there. Today they are changing those out to all new touch screens, so we are getting really sophisticated here. Only thing is, you know, it's none of us really know how to use them, so it should be an interesting day. We do have a few extra people scheduled, and I'm actually going to be, you know, like an extra person, just to be there for my guys and give them, you know, some support. I don't want this to be stressing them out because they don't know how to work them. So we will just all be there to help each other out today during this, you know, upgrade, if you will. Hopefully they will be relatively easy and we can all learn the ins and outs of these things pretty quickly, but I'm sure it's going to take a little bit of time. Alright guys, so this is going to be the front and back. You can decide what's the front and what's the back, totally up to you. So this is going to end up being our over the page and belly clip. Okay, so the next thing you need for these is, of course, I've already got one, a paper clip. So we have our paper clip, and then this is just 2 pieces of cardstock. Depending on the size of paper clip that you're making, will be the size that these will be. So your biggest piece, you want it where it goes, just to the inside, so it's not poking out on the sides. So if you turn it over and see, and I don't know measurements, guys, but anyway, we're going to say we have a itty bitty bit on this side and a itty bitty bit on that side. So that's my measurements, guys. Maybe one day I'll learn measurements, but that's not going to be today. So your biggest piece is going to come just to the inside of both sides. You just don't want it hanging over. And then your smaller piece on the inside, you're going to have just to the inside of this piece. So you have itty bitty on this side and itty bitty on that side. Okay, got it, guys? Alright, so that's the new standard for measurements. So first thing we're going to do is take our smaller piece, and these I have just folded in half, so just turn them over and fold them in half. If you want to get sophisticated or whatever you want to call it, you can lay it down on your scoreboard and score it and then fold it, but I mean, you're just folding it in half. So, but whatever you feel like doing, go for it. So you just fold the smaller piece in half, and we're going to take our paper clip and just put it right here as close to the center as you can get it. Now mine will never be centered because I struggle with that. And then on your big piece, this is where your X-Acto knife comes in. So you are going to, and please be very, very careful, you are going to try to make a slit in that fold as close to the center as possible. And again, guys, this is not going to be centered. Y'all know me, I struggle. Oh, there we go, got it through. My X-Acto knife, I think, is getting dull. I need to change out that blade. So just try to go up the center and give it just a little opening, just a little bit bigger than your paper clip, so that you can get your paper clip up in there. And that's what we're going to do right there. So you just make your hole, put your paper clip on this one, leave it a little bit hanging out, stick it up in there, push this paper all the way to the crease, to the fold, and then you can adjust that paper clip to your liking as far as how far you want it sticking out and how far you don't. And then this is going to go here, and we will work on those edges, so don't worry about those little edges sticking out there. We'll take care of those. Oops, sorry guys, it's running from me. And then this one will go here, and this is what our altered paper clip is going to look like. And then of course, you're going to open it up and it's going to go down over a page. So let's get gluing on this one. So the first thing we're going to do is we have that up in there, so we're going to go ahead and glue this down. Same thing, you want to get around that paper clip pretty good. Let me find the lid. Do y'all know where I put it? Where'd I put it, guys? Oh, there it is. Okay. Don't need to be cutting myself before work. Oh, yeah, we're also having a potluck today, guys, at work, so that should be fun. Oh. Yep. Alright, guys, that reminds me, now that I said potluck, I have something in the oven. Let me run and turn that off. Shouldn't take me too long. 30-second dance party, and go. I'm coming, guys. I'm so sorry. I hope you all have fun. However, the dance party is over with. I do sincerely apologize for that, but you guys know I film with my webcam and do not know how to, and I don't think you can, like, pause it when you're filming. Alright, so we're going to get this down. So today at work we are also having a potluck, which we had scheduled, and we're doing it just because we want to do a potluck. No reason in particular. But we had already had this planned before we found out about the, all the new touchscreen registers being installed and all that. So, yeah, we already had this planned. So, oops. Yep, there we go, guys. I went this long without turning over the glue. So, yeah, we had this planned first. So, of course, we're still doing that. And I actually cooked a pork butt in the Instapot last night. So I just wanted to get it in the oven this morning to heat it up, because it had been put it in the fridge last night after it cooled. And I have like a carrying container, or whatever you call it thing, made out of fabric to put it in. So I just had to get her nooked in the oven this morning. She sure is smelling good. So that is my contribution to the potluck. So yeah, I'm excited to spend time having a social distancing meal together, which is what it's going to end up being. And we are being safe. We're going to have a limited number of people at a time go back, and it's going to be from like 12 to 3, but we're only going to have like from 12 to 1, 1 to 2, and 2 to 3, one person serving the food. That way you don't have all these different people, handling and touching the utensils. So we are doing that in 3 shifts for an hour at a time. So we have 3 separate people that's going to be there for that. And then we are going to sanitize the utensils, serving utensils, in between each person that's going to man it for their hours. So yeah, we did come up with a way to still be able to get together and share a meal together, and social distancing, and of course with our mask off, because where I work they have been mandatory for, I'm just going to round this corner a little bit, guys. They have been mandatory for months and months for employees, and a little while back, I don't remember how long because I don't have a sense of time or direction, guys. They made it mandatory for customers and vendors, pretty much, everyone that comes in the store, to wear masks. So yeah, we will all be in our mask. I'm sure we won't have more than maybe 6 people in there at a time, and it is a pretty big room where we're having it out. So yeah, that's exciting. Okay, so we got that done, and again, we've looked in and made sure that we hadn't closed that up, because that's going to go over our page. So now, after I throw both glues around, we are going to get this glued on there. So we're just going to come around here with some Fabri-Tac, since that's what we already have out. Put a little bit of extra right there where the impression is from that paper clip. And I like using this because, Fabri-Fix or Fabri-Tac, you have time to move things around, and with the art glitter glue I can't ever get anything moved around. That stuff just adheres so quick, which is good. I love my art glitter glue, but yeah, you don't really have any time for anything for that. Okay, so we give that a good press. Again, I'm just going to glance up in there and make sure that I haven't glued that one down. And it doesn't really matter which way this one goes. So now we're going to get this one glued on the other side, and this over the page and belly clip will be done. And then we'll look at our time and see if we have time to do the other one. If we don't, I'll just get that one done, off camera. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and get these done and taken care of. Go, let's see. It's to go up. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So we will give that a good press. Again, a little bit extra around that paper clip. Alright, and we can distress that, I think, because I can see a little bit of that. I should have distressed that before we glued it, but of course I forgot. But that's still cute. Yep, I think that did it. Okay, let's just make sure we don't have it glued down. Alright guys, so we have that one done. And we are already at 40 minutes, and I do need to get ready for work. So I will just do the other one off camera. So there's that one. And let's see, here's my paper. This is the way it will look over a page. So that's the way that will look on a page. Isn't that cute, guys? And then when you turn the page, you'll have this on this side. And again, we can embellish this, or we can just leave it plain. You know, if it's a journal that you're making that you're going to sell, you can use it plain and let the person who buys your journal, you know, embellish that if they want to. Because sometimes, you know, just leaving it alone is better. It either gives someone else the opportunity to, you know, come up with some ideas or figure out what specifically it is they want to do with it for their journal. So yeah, so that's what that's going to look like. Alright, so we are going to let this dry. I'm going to get this pen in here. So this is, to recap, our over the page and belly clip that we got done today, front and back side. And then our other little tag altered paper clip. And again, you could do some embellishing on the back, which I probably will. There's that one. And then here's the other one. That's going to be really cute. Let's throw that on the page and just look. I'm really liking this one. So there you go, guys. That's what it's going to look like on your page. Isn't that super cute? Very, very inexpensive. You know, because you can go just to the Dollar Tree and get these little tags and do that. Get you some cardstock, and that cardstock, I mean, it doesn't have to be like bulk packs of cardstock. Anything of your junk mail that has the consistency of the cardstock, you can use to go up in here, because you're not going to see it. It's going to be covered up. So you can do that as well. So I'm not saying you have to go out and spend money on, you know, supplies or whatever to do that, because with these being in the inside, you're never really going to see them anyway. So just use whatever you have that feels like cardstock. And then this is the altered paper clip that was inspired by Dee Dee in her 3 and 30 Don't Freak Out Before Christmas. So we just made the paper clip. There's a little pocket here. Just did some little embellishment there, and just made this. That can be journaled on. And again, I'm not sure what Dee Dee's going to do for the, you know, the pocket. We'll have to wait till that video comes out. But this is what I just decided to do with these two. So we have these two, again, inspired by Dee Dee. And there's the back. So yeah, so those are 2, 4, 5 altered paper clips that we got done today. I had a good time. Thank you guys for coming along with me and letting me get my crafting on, my gluing on, my cutting on before work, because when I'm able to do that before work, it always ends up being an awesome day. So yeah, thank you guys for your support. Please give me a thumbs up, and we will see you guys